Hi Aries, welcome back to Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if this message resonates with you, please consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe and hit the notification bell next to it so you'll be notified whenever I'm uploading my next video or whenever I'm going live next for my tarot reading session. Please also don't forget to let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. By doing so, you will also be eligible of a monthly giveaway reading which I'll be doing by the end of the month every month. If this message doesn't resonate with you, Aries, please consider checking your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign, as this is a general collective energy reading. It may or may not resonate with every single Aries out there. Please also note that this is a timeless reading and time is fluid, so I might be getting the energy of the present, past, or the future. And also note the role can be interchangeable or vice versa. So without further ado, let's get into your June 2020 reading here, Aries. The first card that fell for you is the Ten of Wands, and then the Five of Cups, and then the Page of Swords. So with these three cards here, I do feel like at this point of time here, Aries, you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. You might be feeling a little bit overburdened here, like having the weight of the world in your shoulder here, Aries. I do feel like something might have happened to you either recently or in the past year, which is making you in this Five of Cups energy, like someone who's just focusing up on the spilled milk, not focusing on what they have left. So I do feel like at this point of time you are in this regretful energy, lots of sadness energy here coming up for you, Aries. But I've also got the Page of Swords, so I do feel like at this point of time you are currently in this energy of kind of calculating here, like with someone who has 1 foot in, 1 foot out, that kind of energy here. I do feel like with this card you might also be dealing with air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or someone with a strong air in their chart. And with this Page of Swords, I do feel like there could also be a little bit of stalking you here. The next card that I've got for you here is the Two of Cups. So I do feel like this is something to do with a relationship or love situation here. This Two of Cups is basically an indication of a soulmate connection or someone who has a mutual love for you here. So I do feel like that could be like some kind of a trouble in the horizon here at this point of time, Aries. And I've got the Queen of Wands here. Again, a strong air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So I do feel like this person could be someone who is a little bit harsh with their words or a little bit harsh with their communication, or like someone who just doesn't tolerate anything here. So I do feel like communication might not be so on point with you and your person here, Aries, and that could also be an lots of miscommunication are quite prominent here, as well as harsh communication. So I do feel like your person could be coming up as someone, especially with the Four of Pentacles here. I do feel like this is an indication of someone who is a little bit closed off, like could even be someone who is a stubborn and hot-headed person here, like someone who basically doesn't want to compromise, like someone who is thinking of, okay, I'm going to do things either my way or the highway. So that kind of energy that I'm getting here from your person. The Queen of Swords here also, again, as I said, miscommunication is prominent and harsh communication. So I do feel like at this point of time you're just feeling confused. You've got Two of Swords here, so feeling confused, feeling indecisiveness. And the bottom of the deck that I've got here is the Eight of Swords, which is an indication of feeling stuck or feeling trapped in your mind. So I do feel like at this point of time here, I'm seeing that you love this person. There are lots of love for you and this person here. I'm seeing that it's also a mutual, this is basically a mutual love connection here. But somehow you're just feeling confused as to whether you need to continue this relationship with this person, or you're just going to end it here, because lots of miscommunication or lots of harsh word that is actually coming up from this person that you couldn't tolerate or you couldn't actually take it anymore. The next card that I've got here is the Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be significant. This earth sign, this Queen of Pentacles, also an indication that you could be in this energy of mature, of grounded, so I do feel like there is definitely a clash of personality here. One person is kind of like coming up as a harsh in communication, could even be playing mind game as well as like victimize themselves here, Aries. So I do feel like they could be like blaming you for for something that had happened. I've got the devil here, which is Capricorn. You could be dealing with someone with a strong Capricorn in their chart. If not, this is also an indication that the situation you're currently in has becoming quite toxic for you. Lots of toxicity, lots of negativity around this situation here. The devil card is also an indication of earthly pleasures such as drinking or partying. So this could be coming up from your person here. And you have got the magician. So I kind of don't like the magician and the devil card coming in together. Honestly, at this point of time, I'm seeing that this person is kind of someone who has a manipulation, someone who's kind of like a manipulative, or someone who has a manipulative energy, someone who does manipulation. And the 10 of cups coming up in reverse. So I do feel like either you are actually breaking up with this person, or you actually already separated, because this 10 of cups in reverse is an indication of broken home. This is also an indication that your person could be coming up from a broken home. So someone who has a childhood trauma here, someone who has childhood trauma, family issues or family upbringing, could even be someone who has father issues here, and they just doesn't know on how to behave or how to deal in a certain situation, in a certain relationship here. If not, this is also an indication towards me that you might be already breaking up with this person or currently in a separation with this person here. The next card that I've got for you here, Aries, is the Hangman, which is an indication of surrender and let go. So I do feel like at this point of time, you just like trying to, like, you've just decided to step back a little bit, trying just to let the universe take the control here. And with this Hangman card, I do feel like you have decided to go within yourself and just and just basically do not want to put more thoughts or more energy into this situation. Why? Because I've got the 7 of Pentacles here, which is, this is an indication that you feel like you've been putting too much of work. You've been putting like so much of energy into this situation, but things are just not coming up into fruition. You're basically just not seeing things. You're basically not seeing things moving in a positive direction here, Aries. The next card that I've got here is the Star card, Aquarius. Someone with a strong Aquarius could be significant to you here. I do feel like with the Star card, you just basically like trying to surrender and let go and just waiting and just healing yourself. So I do feel lots of energy healing here. You want this relationship to work here, Aries. You've got the 3 of Pentacles here. So I do feel like you want to be putting up the work. Like, you are ready to put up the work. You're ready to put up the determination, everything that you're actually ready to put out for this person here. But at this point of time, you're just unsure of what is even going to give it to you here. I do feel like some of you could be married with this person and is thinking of divorcing this person because of all of this negativity, lots of this toxicity traits here. Some of you could even be in a relationship with this person, but this person is actually dealing with some kind of a childhood trauma or family trauma here. The bottom of the deck, I've got the 8 of Cups. So I do feel like you are currently on the verge of deciding, okay, should I just let go? Should I just walk away? But at the same time, you're also ready to put everything into this relationship, or at least at one point you were actually at that time that you put everything into the relationship, but things are just not moving forward here. I do feel like you've been trying to manifest lots of positivity. You've been trying to wish lots of positivity to come into the relationship between you and this person, but all you're seeing is just the stuck energy. All you're seeing is just the toxicity energy here. The next card that I've got for you is the three of Wands. So you're just basically waiting for one thing. You basically in this state of, okay, I'm just waiting for that one final push, and then I'm going to make my decision. So basically at this point of time, again, you are in this 2 of Swords energy. You're just feeling confused. You're just feeling undecided. Okay, am I supposed to let go of the situation? Am I supposed to move on from the situation, or am I supposed to stay in this situation here? At the bottom of the deck, I've got the Hermit card. Virgo could be significant to you, or you could be dealing with someone who is with a strong Virgo here. So with this Hermit card and the Hangman card, I do feel at this point of time, you're just trying to take time by yourself here. I do feel I do feel like the communication might not even be so on point at this point of time, or that could be a little to no communication between you and your person here, Aries. With this Hermit card, I think you've decided to just go within yourself, like just to surrender to the universe and just try to find the answer. Go within yourself here, Aries. I've got the Ace of Cups, so it definitely has a lots and lots of love for this person, but at this point of time I do feel like you have decided to put yourself first. So with this Ace of Cups here, I'm getting that even though you have so much of love for this person here, but you have you are currently going to decide, okay, I'm going to put myself first, I'm going to put all this love into myself first. So I do feel like you have decided to just put all the love into self-love here. I've got the Moon card here, which is an indicate which you could be dealing with someone with a strong Pisces or strong Scorpio here. But this Moon card for me is also an indication that you might be finding something that something might just come into the light here. So there could be some kind of a manipulation, some kind of a deceitful things going around here. So I do feel like that is going to come to the light. So I do feel like you will be finding something that you might have you basically not know about this earlier, and I do feel like that is going to be your final call, whether you're going to stay in the relationship or whether you're going to leave the relationship here, Aries. The bottom of the deck that I've got here is the Seven of Wands. So I do feel like whenever you're trying to communicate with your person, it's just going to lead to another fight here. So I do feel like your person is kind of feeling defensive, like whenever you want to have a communication with this person is just coming up as a defensive here. So again, the communication might not be so on point here, which is leading to argument, misunderstanding and conflict here. I do feel like you've been waiting for so long here, Aries, especially with this Knight of Pentacles here. I do feel like you've been thinking of this, walking away from this relationship. We've been thinking of just leaving the relationship here, because I've got the Tower again at this point of time. So I do feel like you have been going back and forth with this thought, okay, am I supposed to walk away from this person or am I supposed to stay with this person? I do feel like you've been thinking about this for quite a while, and I do feel like there is just one thing that will happen here that will just help you to finalize your decision, whether you need to let go or whether you're going to stay in this connection with this person. Alright, so we're going to close out the reading with an advice card for you, Aries. Can I get one advice for Aries, please? Yeah, the card that fell for you is once again the Eight of Swords. So you're just feeling trapped, or you're just feeling stuck here. But again, all of these things are just on your mind here, Aries. That I do feel like deep down you know what you need to do, but you're just kind of refusing. You're just basically kind of refusing to do it, or you're just keep on waiting. Okay, you're basically waiting for clarity, because I've got the Ace of Swords here. So you're waiting for clarity, or just for a communication that this person would come towards you and just letting you know, okay, this person will come towards you and give you the open and honest communication that you needed here. Why? Because I've got the Queen of Cups. So you definitely have lots and lots of love for this person. You could even, I'm getting a strong water sign here, so you could even be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But overall, I do feel like there are lots of emotion here. You have invested so much with this person here. I've got the Five of Swords. So I do feel like there could be some kind of lots of argument, lots of misunderstanding in this situation, definitely here. It's just that you're feeling stuck in your mind at this point of time. You're just unsure what you need to do. But again, with this card here, what I'm getting here is that you have the power to release yourself from all this bondage, from all this blindfold that's already in your eyes here. And the bottom of the deck that I've got for you is the High Priestess, which is an indication that you have a strong intuition here, that you have a really high intuition here, Aries. So basically, listen to your gut feeling, listen to your intuition. And I do feel like with this Three of Wands and the High Priestess here, this is definitely an indication towards me that your intuition is going to save you. Your intuition is not going to lead you astray. This is basically follow your intuition. Your intuition will direct you in the right path. And the next card that I've got here for you is again the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So I do feel like if this is if this is like a loss of toxicity here, I do feel like eventually you will just decide to let go and just to move away from this person here. And once you've decided to do that, whatever decision that you have made here, you've got the wheel of fortune. So I do feel like the wheel of fortune will be turning in your favor here after you make the decision, whatever decision that you feel is good for you here, Aries. So that's it for your monthly June 2020 reading. I hope the reading resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I'm uploading my next video or whenever I'm going live next for my tarot reading session. Also, let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. By doing so, you will also be eligible for a monthly giveaway reading, which I'll be doing every month. I'll see you on my next video. Have a good day. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.